Plato, the philosopher who changed the course of philosophy. Have you ever thought that every idea about justice, or what the ideal society means, might have started thousands of years ago? Yes, all of that thanks to Plato, the Greek philosopher who continues to provoke discussion and thinking to this day. In this video, we will dive into Plato's world, exploring his brilliant ideas that shaped Western philosophy as we know it today. But what makes Plato one of the greatest minds in history? Let's discover one. Who is Plato? Plato was born in Athens in 428 BCE, coming from a noble family. However, instead of diving into politics, he decided to follow the path of philosophy. This step marked the beginning of a shift in the course of history. After the death of his teacher Socrates, Plato founded the Academy of Athens, which became the first philosophical school in history. But he wasn't just a teacher. Plato was a thought revolutionary, seeking truth in the most profound way possible. 2. Theory of forms. Have you seen the real world? At the heart of Plato's philosophy is the theory of forms or ideas. According to him, everything around us, such as beauty, justice, and knowledge, is merely shadows of perfect versions that exist in another, invisible world. Imagine that what we see in our world is just an imperfect copy of the ideal forms that exist in another realm. Plato believed the material world is just a simulation of the perfect world we can't see with our eyes. Does this make sense? Let's dive into this revolutionary idea. 3. The Republic. The ideal state. Can it be applied? Plato was not only concerned with theoretical philosophy, but he also had an unprecedented political vision. In his famous Republic, he proposed a model for the ideal state. But here's the twist. Plato suggested that the rulers of this ideal state should be philosophers. Imagine being ruled by someone who doesn't care about money or power, but only seeks truth. What would life be like in such a state? Can you imagine a government based on philosophy? 4. Plato and Socrates, an unforgettable relationship. Did you know that most of what we know about Socrates, the great philosopher, comes from Plato? Socrates was the teacher, and Plato was the brilliant disciple. After Socrates' death, Plato decided to immortalize his ideas through the dialogues he wrote, often depicting Socrates as someone seeking truth through questioning and deep thought. But were Socrates' ideas really as Plato portrayed them? This question itself sparks much debate. 5. Why does Plato remain alive in our minds? Despite the 2 millennia that have passed since his death, Plato's ideas still form the foundation of Western philosophy. Did you know his influence goes beyond philosophy and extends to science, arts, and even politics? Do you think his ideas about justice are still applicable in today's world? Plato was not just a philosopher. He was a thought revolutionary who proposed ideas that opened new doors to understanding life and society. Today, through his works, he still challenges us to question justice, knowledge, and the ideal society. Do Plato's ideas still represent the right path? Or do we need a new philosophy for the modern era? Do you agree with Plato's ideas? Or do you think the world needs a new philosophy? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. And if you're into philosophy, subscribe to the channel for more videos uncovering the secrets of the greatest minds in history.